Hey everyone, welcome to KSSP Podcast. I'm Spencer,
And I'm Katie.
and today we're going to be making houses out of, well, I'm going to be using graham crackers.
Yeah, so I'm going to be using these wafers, the
Okay,
Dallas
so
boy.
graham cracker slash wafer houses is what we're going to be doing today. So we can get started. We can get started, and then I guess my first question is, have you ever made a gingerbread graham cracker wafer whatever kind
Yeah,
of
we
house
used to make them in
before?
school. I remember making them in school out of the little graham cracker houses.
You guys would do graham cracker?
Yeah, but they didn't have graham crackers at Dollar Tree, so wafers it is for me today, which I like these wafers better than graham crackers anyways. So that's a win. I
And then
just
I
think
have, what do you have for your, what is that called? I
what?
mean, I know this is called icing, but what is it,
Oh,
like
like
found,
the glue or whatever. Not glue, but
what is
yeah,
that stuff that they put in between
adhesive.
bricks to hold it? No, like is it cement?
Oh, cement?
Is it?
Um,
No, it's
it might be. It's something similar. I don't know if that's specifically cement or not.
what are you using
I'm
as
not a
your
construction worker, so I would not know that. But
what are you using as your cement?
I'm
We'll call
using
it.
Pillsbury vanilla icing. Yeah, everything today I
Me
got from
too.
Dollar Tree that I'm using. I did have a couple Reese's, but I ate those because I thought I lost all my materials, but they were just hidden under the sink.
I really don't know how. You gotta. These are thinner than in my head I pictured them, imagined them being. So we're just gonna do like a thick layer of cement, I guess, and hope that it. I don't know.
This might be a little too much, actually. Let's try this out for size.
Maybe.
There we go.
When you did them for school, did they do like contests or did they just do it just for fun?
I think, well, it depended on the school, the year, I think. And the year it was. Like when we were younger, there wasn't a contest, but then as we got older, I think they started having contests.
Okay. I feel like that. I don't like contests, but I feel
Yeah,
like for
it
some people
stifles
they.
creativity sometimes.
Yeah. Well, and that's not what it's about at least not creative. I mean, I don't know. It can be. I'm not saying it can't be, but
Yeah, some people are motivated by competitiveness,
yeah,
and that's just not me.
me
I
either.
want us all to work together.
And
Although
for
I
me,
can get
it's just.
competitive sometimes, depending on what I'm doing. Like with volleyball, I
Oh,
get
really?
competitive. Yeah, because I like volleyball.
And there's nothing wrong with competition. I think for me, it just makes me more anxious. Like I feel like I don't really think as clearly as obviously when I'm not in a like
Yeah,
if
I
I'm
get
doing it
it.
for fun, it's a lot less stressful, and that makes sense. But I prefer it that way. So I don't know.
I'm making a mess on myself, but that's okay.
Oh, so have you ever done gingerbread then?
I think I have before, yeah.
Like made it or just
Like
made a
not made
gingerbread
it, but
house?
like you
Okay.
like with a kit. That was like
Like
a
a
gingerbread house kit. Like I've used those before.
I considered like recommend like suggesting we should do that, but then I didn't know where to even find them, or then we
Yeah,
would have had to buy them
you have to buy it
online.
online probably.
Yeah.
They might sell them at the grocery store, but it's easier to buy it online.
Next time though, we can maybe try making our own
Yeah.
gingerbread.
Ooh, that'd be interesting.
I don't think I thought the logistics of this through, but Okay. Maybe.
Oh, maybe I gotta put one more little guy on here. There we go.
You said you had Reese's but ate them. Do you have any other?
I had Reese's. Yeah. I got a few things.
Okay.
Like I've got candy canes.
Nice.
And I've got Kit Kat still. And I've got these creamy hard, delight hard candies. Blackberry peachy strawberry flavor. Crunch, crunch, crunch.
I cannot get this open. I don't. Aha.
Oh my goodness, crumbs.
What?
There's crumbs everywhere now. Because these wafers are very crummy. Just gonna set them in here.
Now we're gonna see. I think it's just gonna be too. I think. Am I gonna need? I'm gonna need a support.
We're gonna make a little entryway here.
Or okay, I'm just gonna. I don't know why that works, but. I feel like these are just too thin almost. But
the graham crackers?
Yeah. But I'm just gonna.
There we go.
Did you ever make these like with family then ever? Like
I did one
tradition?
year, I think that's the year I did the real gingerbread house with the kit.
Oh, okay.
I think I did that with my family. If I'm remembering correctly. I mean, my memory's not the greatest. I'm pretty sure we did. Gosh, it's so sticky.
The icing?
Yeah. There we go. So, did you ever make gingerbread houses?
Not that I remember. I think we did something like in school. I think it was more graham cracker house and stuff, but I don't know.
Yeah.
I feel like it seemed, but maybe it was a kit that they gave us because they knew,
Yeah.
we were kids. So
Right. Need some direction.
yeah. Oh no, my wall broke.
This is gotta stay.
Gravity, you gotta stop.
Oh no, your house is falling apart.
It is, but
Now I'm trying to make a Kit Kat door. How am I supposed to open this with
mother,
slippery fingers? There we go.
mother,
Further.
just mother. No bad words with it. Oh.
Uh-oh. Oh no.
This is so fun.
Oh yeah, I got a little door on my house now.
Do you see this?
Yeah, oh no, that's not good.
Okay. We're gonna, you know what? Which when we use this house isn't gonna be that tall anymore.
This house is gonna have a little window on top here.
It's like a half wall.
Here we go. That looks kind of cute.
What'd you do?
I put a little window on the top. Now I need to make a rooftop. This is going to be the hard part, I think. Is this going to fit? Okay, we'll see if this works.
Oh, I was also gonna ask, did I ask you this already? Did you eat your houses when you were done?
When I was a kid? Yeah, not all at
Yeah.
once though, because it's a lot. But
Yeah, I
yeah,
was just
eventually.
thinking, this is like a lot of sugar.
Yeah, it's really great for my diabetes. That's why they invented insulin. No, I missed. Oh well, get it later.
Don't you do it.
Oh, whoa, these are stuck together.
What are they?
It's supposed to be two of them each, but they're like stuck as one. Like, can you see
Like
the
one
line
in the
where
middle?
they're supposed to split? Yeah,
I
but
think
they're like,
so.
oh, there we go, I broke them. Okay, cool.
Is gingerbread easier? Is it like thicker?
Probably, I would imagine so.
This is gonna be.
Oh, shit. No! It's trying to collapse on me.
Oh no.
There we go.
I feel like a architect who just figured out half of his bricks came in broken.
Oh, the graham crackers are
Okay.
broken or what?
Yeah,
Oh no.
we're just making stuff up as we go right now.
Right, we're just kind of going along, doing our best here.
in my head, this was gonna be so much smoother. I'm not gonna
Right.
lie. In my head, I was like, "Oh, that's the easiest thing ever."
Mhm.
I
I
was a
mean, it
little,
should be, but it's not.
I think I was a little vain in my head with what I thought I could accomplish here, and
It's
that's
okay.
it's okay. I can admit that I was wrong in that I
Right.
sorely misjudged my capabilities on making a graham cracker house.
Right.
But I'm just adapting as good as I can. 'Cause
Exactly.
that's
That's
what
what
we
we do
do.
here on this
Yes.
podcast. We adapt to the new information.
That's going to be an outdoor deck. Yep.
Oh,
That's what
nice.
that's going to be. Because I know I can't lay anything on it because of how crooked it is. So that's the deck. That was intentional, guys.
You're really doing some great architecture over there. I'm just
So,
making me a simple house.
and oh, this looks like a.
That's good enough.
Okay. We're just gonna. Not touch it.
There we go. Oh, look at that. My little house. I'm just going to add some windows to it.
I thought I had.
Shoot.
I like your roof, how it's like a pyramid-y type,
Oh, thank
like
you.
concave, or not concave, what? Like a pyramid.
That went down.
Oh, I hate frosting on my fingers, but it's fine.
I feel that though, for real.
Just pretending it's not there.
Exactly. That's all you can do. Yeah, I'm definitely washing my hands after this.
Oh yeah. I will probably wash them quick before I touch my mouse or anything.
That's
Once
probably a
we're
good
done
idea.
touching the food.
Yeah. It's hard to stick these windows on without collapsing the whole thing though.
So you just
But
gotta
I'm
do the
trying.
tiniest. That's what I'm doing. I'm just doing the tiniest little.
Little
I have
taps.
some dots that we're just gonna stick around the house. I was gonna try to do like, what are those things called? No, don't think about it. If you don't think about it, then it's not reality, right?
Exactly.
I'm delusional. No,
Oh no.
I was delusional that this house was gonna work for me. That's okay.
Hey, we
We'll
all
just.
have illusions, and sometimes they're reasonable.
He
Like the
wanted
Egyptian
a single
house.
story house. He changed his mind. It's a single story house now.
Yeah, after that earthquake came through.
Yeah. No one was home. No one got injured. Don't worry, guys.
No injuries, of course. Of course.
They're on vacation.
Thankfully, yes.
You know, I kind of do. I mean, I will eat most of this so that I'm not wasting food. But otherwise, like, I would kind of feel a little bad because just wasting food. I know.
Yeah,
But
that's why I
it's
went to
not
the
a
dollar
waste,
store.
but it's.
That's why I
I
got dollar store candy, though. Because I didn't want to waste nothing either.
But then I do know, obviously, people. Because don't some people use, like, actual glue, like, unedible things with their gingerbread houses.
Some people do, I think, but those people
But
go way out, way
yeah,
all
but I
out.
don't think it's just a form of creative function. They're not trying to
Right. They're not trying to
disarm
do
anyone of food or make like because the food shortage isn't an individual's fault. It's
right.
manufactured, I would say.
Oh yeah, absolutely.
Because if they fed us enough, then we wouldn't work, you know. If we were fed and taken care of, we'd be the
Yeah.
laziest motherfuckers in the world, they think.
You know, God forbid anyone get any sick days or paid leave. You know, and they wonder if there's a food shortage when no one wants to deliver the food because it's a really awful job to have.
And apparently having your basic needs met makes you lazy.
Oh yeah, you have to work for it.
Yeah, to appreciate,
You
which
have to
has
work to
never
survive.
made sense.
I guess for me, you know, as someone who's disabled, you know, not that that defines me, but it does make my experience feel a little different when you're just trying to survive, and that's enough work on its own. You know, when you have chronic illness, you have to manage.
Yeah, for sure.
Like that's its own job that you don't get
That
paid
is
for,
a
which
job.
right, and like having to do that plus an actual job is a lot more work than just having like one job.
Especially people who don't think that's a job. If nurses have to take care of these patients in the hospital and you consider that a job, but then these patients taking care of themselves at home you don't consider a
Right,
job, that doesn't even make sense. That's a
exactly.
fallacy, I would say.
Yeah, I would agree 100%. Let me throw all this garbage away real quick. Oh shoot, I'll have to pick that up. Let's see if these candy canes stand up like I want them to.
Like you envision them.
Oh my goodness, there's my hair in there. But it was my hair, so it's okay.
Oh,
Oh
yeah.
no! It broke.
Oh, did you buy more
It's
than one?
what?
Did you have more than one?
Oh yeah, I have like 12
Oh,
of them.
okay.
I don't even need all of them, but I'm gonna see if these stand up.
Yeah, I don't even think it'd be safe though to eat a full gingerbread house in one sitting either, because I've used almost all this frosting, and there's
Yeah,
14 servings in this container, and each
yeah.
serving has 20 grams of added
Oh,
sugars, which is 40% of your daily
this
value.
one broke too. So I guess we're just gonna use broken candy canes. I think that'll be okay. Oh shit! It broke even more. It keeps breaking underneath. Oh, I guess I'm not gonna use these. Okay. Let me get my other ones out then. I only have 3 of them though. Or 4. I got 4 of them.
That was a strong peppermint smell.
But you know what? They're gonna stay in the wrapper for now. Because I don't want them to break. Let's see if this stands up. Oh no. It's not gonna stand up like I want it to. Maybe I'll just put it like this. Oh.
Can you use frosting? Or I guess if it's in the
Well, I'm
wrapper, but
trying to, but with the wrapper on it, it's not sticking.
oh.
I think that's what the problem is. If I unwrap it, it's gonna break.
Candy
So,
canes are so fragile.
I know. Like what the H? Let me just try doing this. Just a bunch of frosting. There we go. That's I'll do that. That looks good.
Yeah, this one's broke. Candy canes, what are you doing?
There we go. That's how
Did
I
you get
want
it?
it. Yeah. Doesn't that look cute?
Yeah.
I think I'm done with mine then.
I just want to try.
Yeah. Oh, here's the lid.
Oh.
Mmm. Frosting is delicious. Yeah, so I got way more supplies than I needed, I guess, but that's okay. It's better than running out.
Yes. And at least you found it.
Yeah, for real.
How long is that store? Like, if you, or, well, your hands are dirty. Never mind.
Oh, I'm using my phone.
Oh.
But
I
what
was
do you
gonna
mean?
say if you like wanted to read, I think I'm almost done. But if the story is short, you could probably read it before I finish. But if it's long, then never mind. It's
It's 7 pages, so
oh,
yeah, that's up to you. I don't know how long you could be.
I think. Okay. Okay.
Ta-da!
I think I'm done. I'm gonna call it good. It's good enough.
Oh, it's cute. I
Thank
mean,
you.
it's kind of fuzzy. I can't really see the quality, but from what
Yeah.
I can see,
Well,
it looks cute.
you'll see. You'll see it. I'll
Yeah,
send you the pic. We'll send each other. Oh, and yeah, I'll need your pictures and my pictures.
yeah,
For
I'll send it to you for sure.
but yeah. So I'm gonna call it good. Got some. What are these things called? Dots on the top and down the side. And then I got some little peppermint. What are those things called? The tiny peppermint ones? Are they still just called peppermints?
Oh,
Peppermint candies?
peppermints. Yeah, I don't know which ones you're talking
Okay.
about.
Like these little guys, the circles? Like that you'll get
Oh,
after eating
yeah,
sometimes.
yeah, like a peppermint. Yeah,
But then these are oh well these are called candy canes, but they're peppermint still.
they are peppermint. They're made of
But I
peppermint.
guess
They are
nobody
called
just calls them
candy
peppermint.
canes.
But they are technically just peppermint too. They're just canes of peppermint.
Right. Oh
Whereas these are
no,
circles of peppermint.
it's falling apart.
But
There we go.
let me move some of this stuff. Clear the scene. But yeah, I'm not going to touch it. Otherwise, I would try to move it forward, but I'm not going to touch it. This is it a little closer. Just I feel like can maybe see it a little better. But then, yes, we will have our pictures posted later. But so to me, like with any creative project, it's important to just let your mind flow. I feel that when you let your mind just kind of flow and don't really worry about whether or not the project is going to be good, it's healthy for your brain as well. Kind of like what I mentioned. I think that's part of the reason I don't like competition is because it doesn't let my mind flow. It makes me feel like I have to be competing and I can't just do it
Yeah.
for fun and let my mind flow.
Mm-hmm.
I think to me it to me is almost like a meditative practice where you just almost activate areas of your brain that we in our society don't utilize very often, giving the other sides of your brain a rest or maybe the other brain pathways a rest. Now I don't have any scientific evidence to back that up, so I don't know if it's true or not, or at least I don't know if that's the rationale behind why creativity helps, but I do feel that just creativity in general is really helpful for relaxing, or at least for me. I also find that, let's say I'm stressed and feel I have a block. I guess for me, it's helpful to almost switch to a different activity that's creative to allow my mind to rest. And then sometimes while I'm working on the other thing, my mind is able to come up with a solution that if I had tried to force a solution or answer, I wouldn't have been able to figure out. So to me, it almost relaxes my mind and allows it to think of situations from a different perspective. So to me, that's why I find creativity so important, and it's so unfortunate that it isn't encouraged in our society or given the respect that I think that it deserves.
I agree 100%.
And by that, I don't just mean idolizing people who have amazing creative talents. We can do that, that's fine. But we also need to just be encouraging to anyone who pursues creativity. I mean, as long as it isn't hurting anyone else or isn't a scam. So you have to take the whole scenario into account when encouraging people to do things. But if it is just a creative expression that they are sharing, even if it may not be to your taste, I think we should at least still applaud the creativity. And it's
Yeah.
obviously okay to give constructive criticism if people want to improve their craft. But for people who maybe just do drawing or writing or, like us, whatever we do on a Friday,
Mm-hmm.
in our free time, although I understand we have created little time for that in our society, which is another thing that needs to change, they don't need to take the constructive criticism in a way. Not everything needs to be about improvement, especially creativity. So if they personally enjoy their artwork, but you think it could be better, that's fine to express to them in a nice way. But if they don't want to follow that advice, we can't try to force them or then start berating them or their artwork just because we don't like it.
Mm-hmm.
Especially if others do like it and you are one of the only few telling them they have to improve personally. I just find that odd.
Yeah.
Again, constructive criticism politely is fine, but when you start getting angry if they don't want to follow your advice or start getting upset, then that's a you problem. You
Yeah.
clearly have some personal issues that you need to work on that you appear to be projecting onto others at that point, in my unprofessional opinion. But so I guess my big takeaway from that is just I feel like even, and I'm not even talking about us, I don't really care if people personally, if someone really wants to hate on my graham cracker house, go for it, because
Right.
it definitely is not the best and I can admit that. But if somebody is sharing their creativity with you, it's okay to give them constructive criticism, as I said. But if you're just going to make fun of them just because you don't like it or you don't think it's good, that's a shitty thing to do. You should never
Yeah.
hate on someone for putting in any effort of creativity, because I think personally creativity is a hard thing to put out into the world because people do judge people for like writing, art, singing. Anytime anybody I feel like posts something, I see a lot of people bashing them for it or making fun of them for it, and that's just sad.
Yeah.
Because
I
as a
agree.
society, we should be, if you don't think someone's a good singer, that's fine, but you do not need to comment. I get that they are putting their creativity out into the world, but we should be able to do that. We all should. Just
Right.
because we
If
put
you
it out into the world does not give someone the right to harass and bully us. People who think that just because somebody posts online, that gives people the right to harass and bully people are wrong. Like, that is such a shitty take to have.
yeah, it is. Yeah, if you're gonna criticize someone, always be constructive. Like, because what's the point if you're not gonna be constructive? Like, just to be a jerk.
Yeah, exactly. But, and then they just justify, I've seen it justified before that, well,
Yeah.
they put it out into the world to be, so they did this to themselves. No, you're the ones going on there commenting. You are
Yeah.
the
You,
ones doing
yeah.
it. They did not do this to themselves. We should all feel comfortable posting on the internet. The internet is
Yeah.
pretty
You
much
should
a
have to
form
be.
of society. It is.
Yeah,
like
that's
our
like the town.
society kind of. Yeah, and we should be comfortable and feel okay and not feel like we're going to get pretty much assaulted verbally for
Right.
putting our passion out into the world.
Yeah, people should be able to creatively express themselves without fearing like harassment or even, doxing or any of that stuff.
Yes. And with that, I understand we're not going to like what everyone puts out there, and that's fine. But there's this thing called a block button that you can,
Yeah.
if you don't like someone's voice when they're singing, if you think it's grating or if you think it's I don't know, whatever the fuck. If you don't like it, block them. They're not going to care. If people want to block us, if they think we're annoying, then that's fine. It's your right.
Yeah.
It's better than harass. Like, who wants to harass people though either? I've never understood that
Right.
mentality. Like, I do not go online with the intent to be like, oh, I can't wait till I find someone I hate so I can harass them. Like,
I mean,
what?
maybe when I
That
was
is
like 13 years old, I did some stuff like that, but I grew out of it pretty quickly. Like,
when you
that's
were a child, not an
right.
adult, a freaking
Right now, it's just,
adult.
no. Yeah,
Yeah.
that I don't
This
understand.
yeah, I'll just never understand that. And that's okay. I mean, yeah, that's okay. I'll never understand that mentality because I will just never be able to think it's okay to do that. So I'll never understand it. I'll never understand why people do that. But they can try to justify it all they want, but I'll never, because hurting people is never justifiable. And even if you don't think your comments are mean on the internet, they are. Like, people
Yeah,
still take comments online personally. And if you
these are real
justify,
people.
yeah, exactly. We are all real people. And if you justify mean comments online by saying, oh, it's online, they shouldn't take things online personally, then you are part of the problem. We shouldn't
Exactly.
just be, that's basically saying we should just ignore bullying and let it happen. Isn't that the same as saying boys should be
Yeah.
boys back
Right.
in the
Yeah.
day? But now we're just
Yeah.
saying it online and people
Right.
think that's okay. Like, no, it still matters. Everything we say matters. And that doesn't mean we're always going to say the right things. Like we've mentioned, we can take, I guess, accountability for things that we say
Yeah.
if they're wrong or incorrect and just learn from that. That's okay too.
Exactly.
But bullying people, I will never understand that.
Yeah, that I don't know.
Yeah, I mean, yeah, I did,
Yeah.
yeah, I know you don't. I would hope you don't know.
Yeah. Exactly.
But
But anyways.
yeah, so I think that's kind of just what I wanted to say. That I don't want people to be afraid to express themselves creatively, even if it's something new they're trying for the first time and they want to share it. I want them to feel. And now I can't guarantee that people are not going to be rude on the internet. I can never make that guarantee because I don't control that.
Yeah.
No one does. That's all up to individual autonomy at that point. But
Yeah.
it's just it'll be okay. You will be okay because the haters, they don't matter. They're
Exactly.
literally also giving you. They're just giving us attention anyway. Not that. I mean, I don't really pay like. I'm not talking from personal anecdote per se. Just in general, anytime someone's hating you, it's them giving you attention, and it's usually a projection of some internal hatred that they have towards
Yeah.
themselves. So don't let them get. It's sad too though. Like I almost sometimes feel for them because I mean I don't because they're still hurting people and that's not okay. But it's still sad to know where that's coming from.
Mm-hmm. Exactly.
But so these were our graham cracker and wafers, right?
Yes.
Wafers?
Wafer house.
Wafer house. Graham cracker and wafer house. I think this was supposed to be a door. I don't know. That's not what I was intending, but I'm going to call it a door because it kind of looks like a door. But oh, and you have Kit Kat. Oh, yours looks like a little temple. I like it. Like I don't know if that's what you were going for, but I like it.
Yeah.
It's
I
like
mean,
a
it did end up that way. I kind of like it.
kind of like back in where somebody
Like
would go,
the
like a
Mayan temple.
royalty temple, like a faint, like
Ooh,
a Yeah, that's what I see. But
Okay.
yeah, so if you guys just want to leave a comment below letting us know what you want us to try out in future episodes, you can do that here.
Yeah, and you can find us on YouTube, Facebook, TikTok, Twitter, and Instagram, and we do Twitch live streams occasionally too.
Yes, so don't forget to like, subscribe, and turn on notifications so that you know when we do. But otherwise, we will see everyone next time.